Secondary stage students, hello and welcome to this video. My name is Mr. Muhammad Ali Hudeib, an English teacher, ITSA Administration, Fayoum Governorate. Today, I am going to explain and discuss a common grammar in all three grades, three secondary grades, and even in the prep grades. It's the present perfect simple tense. I hope I can explain it in the simplest way and all of you benefit from this video. To understand any tense in English, you should know three things. First, the formation of the sentence, الشكل بتاع الزمن. Second, the uses of the sentence, استخدامات الزمن. Third, the keywords of the tense, الكلمات الدالة على الزمن. Let's start with the first thing, the formation of the present perfect. The formation is have or has plus BB, past participle. When can we use have and or has? Have for I and plural nouns. Girls, boys, books. Has for any singular noun or pronoun. He, she, it, Ahmed, Mona, Muhammad, the school. We have, has, plus BB. The second thing you should know is the use. The present perfect simple tense is used to express that something started in the past and is still happening now, or has a result now. So it's the linker between the past and the present. بتربط الماضي بالحاضر. So look at this sentence. My car looks nice because my brother spaced it. Washed, had washed, has washed, washes. If we look at this sentence carefully, my car looks. It's a present simple. Now, because my brother cleaned it in the past. But the action happened in the past, but it has a result at present. So the linker or the tense that links between the past and the present is the present perfect. So we should choose has washed. Before we move to the keywords, I have something that will help you to answer the exam. I call it a rule, but it is not it. If you find this plus time, any time, and how many the action happens, عدد المرات. If you find this rule, you should choose the present perfect simple tense. Look at this sentence. I space 3 short stories this week. Read, am reading, have read, was reading. Look, there is the number of action, عدد المرات, and this plus the time, this week. So we find the number and this plus the time, so we must choose present perfect, so we choose have read. Let's move to the keywords of the present perfect. If you find the space between have or has and the BB, you have four keywords. Already, just, ever, never. We choose already if it is a positive sentence or a question. We use just if it is a positive sentence only. We use ever if it is a positive sentence or a question. We use never if it is a negative sentence. So, already with a positive sentence and a question, two uses. Just a positive sentence only. Ever a positive sentence or a question. Never a negative sentence. Let me tell you some points that will help you to differentiate between these words. These points will help you to answer any question about them in the exam. Number one, if you are interested in showing the time of the action or want to say that the action happened a short time ago, you must choose just. If you are interested in time, you must choose just. So look at this sentence. Don't come in here. I have space cleaned the floor. Always, just, already, just now. Your mom or my wife says, don't come in here. I have cleaned the floor. She was interested in showing the time of the action. She wanted to say that I cleaned the floor a short time ago. So we must choose just. But I have a question. Do you know what is just now? It's a key word for the past simple tense. It's equal to ago. Okay? Number two. If you find superlative, the plus adjective plus ACT, or the most plus adjective, or the plus first, second, third, last only, you must choose present perfect and ever. If you find the superlative, you must choose ever. So look at this sentence. It's the first time I have seen a tiger. Ever, never, since, for. We have the first, so we must choose ever. Number three. If you find a sentence which starts with no plus noun, no noun, and you find it in the present perfect, you must choose ever. The sentence starts with no plus noun, you must choose ever. Look at this sentence. Nothing like this space to me. had ever happened, has ever happened, has never happened, had never happened. There is no plus a noun, so we must choose ever. Then, the meaning of this sentence shows that the action started in the past and is still happening. So we must choose the present perfect. So the correct answer is present perfect and ever. So we choose should, has ever happened. If you find a question that asks about experience or general experience in life, you should choose then ever. If you find experience, you should choose ever. So look at this. Have you won an important prize? Just, never, yet, ever. Have you won an important prize? He is asking about your experience in life. In all your life, have you won an important prize? So we must choose ever. Number 5. If you find a comparative sentence in a present perfect simple tense sentence, you must choose never. You must choose never. Again, if you find a comparative sentence, what is comparative sentence? Adjective plus er, or more plus adjective, or less plus adjective, then than. Adjective er than, taller than, more beautiful than, less dangerous than. You must choose never. Again, a comparative. In a present perfect sentence, we must choose never. So look at this sentence. I have driven a faster car than BMW. Never, ever, yet, just. It's a present perfect sentence. We have fast, adjective, er, than, comparative. So, present simple, comparative, we must choose never. Number 6. If you find a present perfect sentence, have or has, space, bb, then you find such plus a or an plus adjective plus noun. Present perfect plus such plus a or an plus adjective plus noun. If you find this structure, you must choose never. Never. Look at this sentence. I have watched such an interesting film. Already, ever, never, yet. We find have, bb, present perfect. Such, an, adjective, noun. So we must choose never. Okay? Now, I am going to continue on the other keywords of the present perfect simple tense. We have yet. It comes at the end of a negative sentence or at the end of a question. at the end of a negative sentence or at the end of a question. Look at this sentence. I haven't finished the breakfast space. Already, ever, yet, just. The space comes at last. It's a present perfect negative sentence, so we must choose yet. Okay? After yet, we have 4 other keywords. Recently, lately, up till now, so far. If you find any keyword of these, you must choose the present perfect simple tense. So look at this sentence. Muhammad Salah, a lot of goals with Liverpool so far. Scored, has scored, had scored, was scoring. Muhammad Salah, our Egyptian star, a lot of goals with Liverpool so far. We find so far. So it's a present perfect simple tense. So we must choose has scored. Okay. The last 2 keywords are since and for. They are the most important keywords of the present perfect. When we use since and when we can use for. We use since if we know when exactly the action started. If we know exactly when the action started. Like 2009, Saturday, March. While we use for, if we know how long the action took place. Or we know the period of the action. Like 10 years. It's in the period. A month. And so on. So, look at these 2 sentences. I haven't gone to Luxor a long time. In, until, since, for. We have a present perfect sentence. After the space there is time. A long time. We know from it when exactly the action happens or starts or the period of the action. A long time, it's the period. So we choose for. The second example. I have taught English 2009. Already since for in. We have a present perfect sentence. After the space there is time, so we must choose since or for. 2009, it shows us when exactly the action started. So we must choose since. Okay? Now I want to tell you an extremely important thing. It is always repeated in the English final exam. What is it, mister? It's since. Since is the only keyword of the present perfect that can link 2 sentences. يبقى it is the only keyword that can link two sentences. If you find two sentences and you need a linker of the present perfect, you must choose since. But it has a rule. Before since, we must find have or has plus BB, present perfect, or it's plus period. It's والمدة. After since, we must find past simple. Past simple, present perfect. Since, past simple. It's period. Since, past simple. So, if you are asked a question, you find since, past simple, and asked about what comes before them, you have two choices. Have or has plus BB, present perfect, or it's period. If you find have or has BB or it's period, then since, you must choose past simple after since. Number 3, if you find present perfect, it's period, plus past simple, and you are asked about the linker, you must choose since. Look at these sentences. I haven't drawn a picture. I was a child. Already, when, since, for. Look carefully. There is haven't drawn, haven't BB, have VB, present perfect. Then, there was, past simple, present perfect, and past simple. The only tense in English that can link the present with the past is the present perfect. And the only keyword that can be used to link two sentences is since. Okay? Sentence number 2. It's a month since I last space shopping. Had gone, have gone, go, went. It's a month since. We find the since. Before it, there is it's a month. So after since, we had no choice except the past simple. The past simple is went. Do you understand? It's very important. Let's move to another important thing. We must know the difference between have or has been to and have or has gone to plus place زائد مكان يعني. We choose have or has been to if someone went to a place and he already came back. If he came back, we must choose have or has been to. While we choose have or has gone to if someone went to somewhere and he is still there, or he hasn't come back yet. If he hasn't come back yet, if he is still there, we must choose have or has gone to. So, let's look at these two sentences. Omar to the market. Let's see what he has bought. Had been, has gone, will be. This sentence means, let's see what he has bought, that he already came back. He went to the market and he came back. So we must choose has been. Number 2. My father to London. He will come back next week. Has gone, has been, had gone, would go. He will come back next week. This means that he is still there. He hasn't come back yet. So we must choose has gone to فنختار has gone. Okay. The last thing in this video is the present perfect passive. The passive of the present perfect. Its formation is have or has plus been plus bb. Have or has been plus bb. Have or has been plus bb. If you find a sentence in the present perfect and the meaning is passive, you must choose have or has been plus bb. Look at this sentence. Naguib Mahfouz books space into many languages. Have translated, had translated, were translating, have been translated. The meaning of this sentence is passive. كتب نجيب محفوظ ترجمت. And this action started in the past and is still happening nowadays. So it's a present perfect. We have present perfect and passive, so we must choose have been translated. Have been translated. Okay. Finally, I hope you all benefit from this video. Tell your friends about it. Subscribe this channel. I hope you all get the full mark. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.